right, folks, we decided to save those fish that we caught until the next day, and today is the next day, and we decided to go camping tonight. So we're gonna hit it up here at Omusi Creek. Chevy down there getting her fish on. She ain't gonna wave. Hello. The kids over here, we're getting set up to do some cooking. I'm building the fire that I'm building tonight is gonna be an upside down fire, which is with the logs, largest logs on the bottom, making its way up to smaller, and just kind of burns down slow. It's less maintenance for a long time and leaves you with a good bed of coals to cook with. So that's what I'm going to be working with. We're going to do those catfish. Let's see what else we got going. A little bit of boudin, and also we got 10 pounds of crawfish purging right now. Yo, they're getting purged out, and we'll remove these deadies. There's a couple dead ones in there. We'll be fishing with those. Yeah, so fried catfish, and I'm gonna do a special catfish dish now. It's not just fried, and it's not I'm not gonna do it typically the way it's done. It's called catfish sauce piquant, but I'm gonna fry the catfish rather than cook it in the sauce piquant because I like it like that. I like my crispy catfish. I don't really like fish cooked in sauces. I'll put the sauce over the top of it. We'll fry up some taters to go with it, and some crawfish and some boudin, and we're gonna have a good time, see if we can't catch some more fish. Hang out.
Oh, I see you there, you hairless monkey. Come down here and fet me like a crustacean.
So we're gonna start with rendering down a little bit of bacon so that I can have some fat for the roux that I'm about to make. Get the roux going and all that good stuff for the sauce piquant. A lot of people use butter for it. I like bacon. Bacon fat's delicious. Has a little smokiness. Then on my fish, I also put a little bit of chipotle powder on the fish before I toss them in the seafood breader. If I don't make it myself, which I didn't this time, using House Autry, which is all right. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be delicious. We'll go ahead and render all this down, at least this half of it. That way, ain't nobody gonna be mad about more bacon. And I like a heavy roux flavor to my to my sauce piquant. So we're gonna get that in the pan and get it sizzling. So now you can see I've got my fire burned down into some nice coal logs that basically cover the whole fire pit area. Rake these over like that. And these will last a long time like this, sitting here smoldering. Now there's going to be hot spots, of course, as I knock some coal off of there. There'll be hot spots. We're going to get that pan nice and warm, and then we'll throw some bacon in there. Get that roux going. Oh yeah, bacon's about ready. Move that up to the top here, put whatever grease is in it. head down to the lower end there. And we'll reposition a little bit and get us a roux going. My bacon grease is getting hot enough. I'm gonna put a little flour in there. Of course, as usual, anytime you do anything, I left something at home. So this is gonna be my roux spoon, my roux stick. I didn't bring enough utensils or anything that was gonna do that job for me. I'm gonna get about as much of this in there as I have bacon grease. I'm probably gonna have more roux than I need, but that's never a bad thing, is it? Now, anybody that makes a roux knows you keep that thing stirring and don't let it stop. That's what we're gonna do. It ain't too bad for a little roux spoon. Look at all this butter. Need to make me a table. It's in the works. It's in my head. I just hadn't made the thing yet. But that's coming up soon, and gonna be a video on that one too. A little camp table. That'd be nice. All right, we're gonna work on this roux for a little while. And we'll get back to you in a bit when it's starting to get a little bit of color on it. Hopefully I don't burn it. We'll see. Gotta be real careful doing it like this. I recommend always taking the pan off of the thing before you lift it up. Just makes sense, but I'm also lazy and I don't make a lot of sense. So yeah, it's coming along just right.
Well, my mic went out right here, but it's pretty basic what I'm doing. I've been stirring this roux for a while and got it about where I want it to, a kind of between a blonde and a peanut butter. And the little stick worked out really good, and it was a lot easier over the fire with the Scout camp irons than I thought it would be, because you can lift them up, you can move them around. Yeah, I mean, it's probably the best way to make a roux. Also, these Scout camp irons are made by me at oldtownblacksmith.com, so if you want to get hooked up with one, we got the twisted ones and the regular ones. Anyways, back to the cooking. Right here, I put in some Trinity, which is onions, bell pepper, and celery. I like to use red onions. I just always have. I think it adds a little bit of sweetness to it, and I just really like the flavor of red onions. So from here, what we're going to do is add a little bit of Rotel, which is just it's a brand name of tomatoes with chilies in them. So it's kind of a spicy little thing, but not too much. And I use that for my tomatoes. I think it makes it a little better. And then some water, and then we're going to let this sauce just reduce down and thicken up and stay warm until the catfish and everything else is ready to serve. And then it'll pour over the top, and we'll have that crispy catfish with this luscious sauce. And I think it's going to be great. So what I was showing there was that the handle on this stays really cool. People ask me, doesn't the handle get hot? Well, no, the end that's over the fire, over the coals gets hot, but the Scout Camp cooking irons, the handle stays relatively cool. I always keep a towel or something to handle the pot with, and I always take the pot off of the cooking irons before it's time to
a little bit of
do the thing.
Rotel in there. Out with some water. This is going to be Piggly Wiggly water because that's where we went. Supporting hometown folks, man. Gonna let that steam down and get ready. Get ready and get right. Okay. So here's what I got out of that catfish the other night. A couple of nice fillets like that. He was a 4.5 pounder, not a 5 pounder. Trust me, I heard it a lot from Shelby. And then that was part of the bait we had, and then that was the little catfish. There's 4 of us, so we're gonna cut those in half and use those for our fried catfish. That's gonna get the sauce piquant, and I don't know if I want to call it a sauce piquant because it kind of got changed up. I ended up putting some paprika in there and a little more garlic and a little Worcestershire. So we're probably gonna call that it's still got to render down for a while. But I think we're gonna call that catfish au mussy instead of catfish a chapelai. But it's gonna be good anyway. It's gonna be a good sauce to go over the top of it. Good, nice, rich sauce. We'll get that catfish fried here in a few minutes. That's got to render down, not render down, but concentrate. What am I trying to say? Thicken, reduce. There we go. There's the word. It's got to reduce for a few minutes. So we'll get to it. I think it's going to be good. Then we'll boil up some crawfish. The old one-handed catfish flip. With some tongs. Oh, that's gonna be fine. Lost a couple. That'll be all right. We eating crawfish, not taters. Unfortunately, I forgot my only two pots I brought was this stock pot and that skillet. Otherwise, I would have suspended my cast iron Dutch oven over the fire and cooked and boiled these crawfish in it. On that, I was suspended them on my scout camp iron set, but we were in a hurry. We decided at the last minute, hey, let's go camping, and we wanted to get the good camping spot, so kind of threw it all together and got our butts out here. But it's going to be delicious anyways, and I'll use the pot hook on that some other time for a demonstration. We're getting ready to boil up some crawfish. Thanks for your sacrifice, boys. They're going to be delicious. They've been purged like 4 times. Fill them up with water for about 10 minutes, dump it out, fill it up with water about 10 minutes. Last one I put a little salt in there, and then 10 minutes. And they're gonna be magnificent. Crawfish and fried catfish au mousse. Oh. Now, a lot of folks won't grab with their hands. I'm grabbing my hands, so it is what it is. You, sir. Oh, 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 oh. Ow. Gonna get some in there. Ow, that one got me. Lost one in the pot. Fire. It's the fire gods. Alright, we're gonna bring that up to a boil. Sound in the pot there, boy. We'll get that back up to a boil, and then take those out. I'll let everybody start eating while I cook the rest of them. So let's get the lid on there. Once they start boiling, we'll give them about 3 to 5 minutes. Then I'm gonna pull them off and let them soak for a few minutes because I like a little spice on mine. Over the top of that soak. Oh yeah, that's the first batch of them. They're coming out. Oh, don't that pretty, Chef. Mud bugs on the creek. These are actually really good. If you guys are from Dothan, they came from used to be Williams Seafood, and I think it's called like Honest Seafood Company or something like that now. But they were live. We ordered them a couple days ago, and they were ready to rock today. I got a few more pots of these beautiful babies to get going before we can eat. These kids getting hungry. I might let them eat beforehand. Probably got about 4 more pots like that to go. So I'll show you the dinner when it's all done.
What are you doing?
I'm filming y'all. Welcome to YouTube.
Hi, been there before.
Been there
I've been there before.
Back to what you were
Been
saying.
there before.
You like Jim Morrison, dude?
It's
I
been
don't know
around
that is.
until I can't.
That doesn't surprise me at all. That's fine.
Love y'all.
I love you too.
Me
Love you
too.
Who's Jim Morrison?
Are you
I
serious?
feel like I know that name. I just
Dude.
can't. What is he in?
Nobody slams the doors in my house.
Oh, okay, got it. Yep.
Might as well have a little boudin to go with it since you got the grate on it. Oh. Oh, yeah.
That is pretty.
This one for me. It's going to get a little extra salt.
Pretty. He coming around, y'all.
Here he come, though.
He coming.
He be coming.
Watch for it.
Yeah, watch your eyes.
I hope you like vegetables.
Ooh, I do.
Okay.
Potatoes.
Set this over here and I'm going to dump out the crayfishes.
Holy moly.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were gonna do
Ah.
that.
They're steaming, they hot, y'all. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Yes, sir.
Good guy sleeping over there.
He ain't sleeping. He's in his
He's
car
not
looking on
sleeping,
his
he just got
phone.
there. I'm going to grab me a
He's right
beer.
there.
And then
Can you grab me another one?
I sure can.
I'm low.
I'm gonna throw you some of these on your plate, okay, Kim? Okay, you a little scared of them?
Yes, definitely.
Get you some on there. There's corn and stuff over here too.
Thank you.
I have to remember how to do this.
I didn't put mushrooms and all that stuff this time because
I have no idea how to eat this, but
I
I was a
forgot.
little woe out with the working on the what it was to begin with.
this is beautiful.
You've done a lot.
Yes, he has.
Who wants corn?
I'll take a corn.
I don't need any corn.
A corn for you.
Can I eat or are we waiting?
And the corn you can eat.
Yes.
Can you show us how to eat these?
Yes, here it is. All right. So see that?
Yeah.
You take it and you just kind of twist that off. Now here's what I do. And a lot of people don't like to suck the head. I do. Turn this down off. So what I do is I crush the head a little bit to get a little bit of air suction in there. There's fat in there. That's really good. All right, and then you take the first two rings right there off. And then you grab this in your teeth and you pinch the bottom right here. Comes right out. Got it?
I'm gonna try.
And right here's where I want y'all to put your shells.
All right. I
Yeah,
ain't sucking no heads.
They need a little bit more salt, to be honest with you.
I am.
Well, they all right, but they're good. They need more salt.
Okay.
I like how tender the.
It's dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He's
Thought I saw
looking
it
at
move.
It's
me.
been dead for quite some time.
He's looking at me.
I think it was dead as soon as it got in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm supposed to just pull the head off of it?
All right, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
So
Over here.
you grab it like that.
Why is this?
Look at that. Pulls right off, right? Go the head or suck the head, up to you. Then look.
Here?
Then just like you do a shrimp, you grab the first two rings and pull those off around, pull those legs off also.
Okay.
Then you can grab it right here with your fingers
Uh-huh.
and pull it like that.
What? How do you twist it? Poor
Mm.
bud.
So good.
Then you take that right there. What'd you think about it, fella?
The fish.
Yeah, what, you try to fish yet?
Yeah, it was really good. Tenderness was
I don't like it.
quite tender.
Oh, I ate that. Yeah, you didn't like it. The fish? You don't like the fish?
No, I didn't have the fish yet. I'm sure I love the fish.
You don't like the crawfish?
It's just not that bad, dude. You know?
I get it. Ain't for everybody.
Oh,
Damn sure for me.
Sure, I
Oh, yeah.
really like
Definitely
fish.
put them right there so we don't have ants.
At least,
That one fell apart.
what is
That
that?
one was a little overcooked.
The sauce is freaking
Monkey.
amazing.
There.
I don't like river food. So.
Yeah, you can have all that fat that you want.
I love all
On it.
fish.
All right, now look.
And most
Take
crustaceans.
that. And that's the part you use. All right. I'm tired.
Yes, sir, you are.
Yes, I am. So I'm about to sit down and eat some food and get a beer
Good.
and just as a lap.
That's right. It's time. Okay. Thank you.
You damn welcome.
So, Brad, just pull.
Nom, nom.
Got that out. Now I need to figure out how to get.
So what y'all think about it? They didn't know that was being recorded, but
Yes, we did.
whatever.
Yeah.
We had a
You
whole
were 50-50, y'all.
conversation.
Whatever. Well, I got it on tape then.
Yeah, you did.
So, you can't have the flash on if you're on camera mode.
Anyways, thanks y'all for hanging out.
I know, flash.
We're gonna eat and now we're gonna camp. So see you on the next one.
If you're on camera mode, you can't have the external flashlight on that isn't the camera flashlight.
Okay, IT. How's that sauce? Anybody try that?
It's amazing.
Loved it.
It should be bad.
I've been eating just spoonfuls of the sauce.
And
Yeah.
what's the name crawfish?
You walked away.
You
We're
like
sitting here
the crawfish?
talking.
You like them crawfish? Absolutely.
And Fallon was like, wouldn't it be funny if he's recording us and we don't know it?
Well, there you go.
Then we had a whole conversation.
Y'all kind of have
Yeah.
That is really good. Anyway,
I'm gonna go kart.
can't put that on YouTube, can we?
You can. Ish. No, I wouldn't.
I'll believe it.
You get kicked off.
You wouldn't.
This
This is
catfish
kids.
is crazy good.
I agree. That's a new thing. Now I can't call it catfish. What was the thing I was doing to begin with?
Piquant?
Yeah, can't call it a sauce pecan because they changed it up a bit. I put a lot of chipotle pepper in there because I wanted some heat and I wanted some smoke on it, and put a good bit of Worcestershire sauce in there. And of course, it's not really that kind of a dish, anyways, if the catfish isn't cooked in the sauce. But that damn crispiness with that sauce on top of it. This is
Yeah, I
bomb.
mean, the
Otherwise
meat
known
is
as
so
Worcestershire
white and
sauce.
clean. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, that is Abbey Creek catfish. Right where Abbey Creek meets Chattahoochee River. Really good. This is a really quiet campground other than whatever the hell's going on over there.
So
The only stop I had to use the bathroom.
Like we were the loudest people until now.
So I got the tail off.
you still
They
working on
better
that one
be
name
doing that at
profit?
like midnight.
I am. I'm gonna figure it out. There has to be an
Yeah,
easy
it'll
way to
come
take this off. So
But we're gonna go look at stars in a little while. There's a meteor shower that peaked last night. What's it called?
Lyrids.
The Lyrids meteor shower peaked last night. There's a big open field out there, so we're probably gonna go check that out in a little while and then do some late night catfishing, listen to some music. And
hide
get
and
the fire
seek
going.
in the dark.
Do a little bit of
also.
s'mores.
Yes.
These kids gonna do some hide and seek. If I do hide and seek, I might fall asleep behind a tree. You'll never find me.
We'd find you when we heard you snoring.
You snore loud.
It's true.
Whatever, dude.
It is. Like sometimes when I'm like, it's like midnight and I'm trying to go to the
That's not me. There's a train.
It's like midnight and I'm trying to get a drink from the kitchen. I just like stop in the little hallway thing connected to our room. I'm like,
Listen to
snoring?
me gently purr.
Loudly growl.
It's probably like just a gentle purr, really.
Maybe.
You know what it is? And I mean, more often than not, it's this.
More often, yeah. It's that sometimes.
See, I was a whale in my past life.
What?
This is my blowhole giving off. Don't call me a blowhole, boy.
I didn't.
I'm not gonna have
Not
it.
with your mouth.
I won't put up with it. Thanks for hanging out.
Freaking
This is
delicious.
good.
It's really, really good.
I'm trying to move the
See y'all on the next one. I'm about to make a fillet knife because I need a new one, and make me a camp table because I needed a camp table, something that I can actually clean fish on if I want to or whatever. So that's coming up too. It's gonna be fun. Those little potato chips. Put the sauce on it. It's good. A little bit. You know what I mean?
Wiggle it
Just a little bit. That's that new track, y'all. Yep, I love all y'all and I appreciate you
Love you
being
too.
here and putting up with me as much as you do. I know I can be cantankerous.
That's a very
Hush!
good word for
Nobody
it.
wants to hear anything from you right now. I knew it was coming.
Man, why are you looking at me? I'm just trying to eat my coffee.
I love you.
You cooked it.
Very good, buddy.